All right. Ron, you had a question, or you want me to go to Glenn? You want Tari? You got to unmute yourself here.
Can't fix the screen. Lower it down, would you?
Here we go. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. X, this was the first time tonight where it looked like you felt good and you had your quickness back and you were confident to make quick moves to the basket. Is that kind of like the way you felt?
Yeah. I can admit that the first two times I tried to play, I was nowhere near ready. But I mean, it was my call. It wasn't coach or anybody. It was just me being thirsty and being itchy to get back on the court during a losing streak. But I mean, yeah, I felt great out there today. Just glad to be back. Happy to be back with the guys.
Yeah. Hey, X. Just I guess kind of following up on that. Just at what point did you feel like maybe this was going to be a different kind of experience coming out tonight with the knee? I mean, did it feel really good from the start, or did it kind of take a little minute to warm up? Like, just talk about how you felt throughout the game.
I mean, not gonna lie. I mean, Sean and our director of player development, Vern. I mean, they did a tremendous job just keeping me in the gym, keeping me in treatment, keeping me iced up, heated up, doing different treatments to get my knee better. So I mean, they really mentally helped me get myself ready and like get myself back on the court and physically actually on the court too with workouts and stuff. They helped me and they did a tremendous job. So I mean, I give the credit to them and for me feeling as good as I felt today and knowing that I can go early on tonight.
Hey, Xavier, I'm sure you probably saw what Will said about you yesterday and kind of, what your ability offers the rest of the team, and whether it be confidence or playmaking ability, distribution, whatever. I guess, how did that make you feel? Is there anything you guys talked about as a team? And just your general thoughts on being back and kind of, I don't know what, how you feel right now, but going forward for this last 6 games.
I'd say, I don't know. It's a difference being on the sideline, trying to instill confidence and trying to coach them up, and actually being out there on the court and I can actually guide them on the court and tell them what they need to do. And so, I mean, the difference is just being out there and being able to move, just being able to coach my guys, being able to try my best to get us happy and keep us in something and keep us organized throughout the game.
Go ahead, Sheldon.
Hey, X, how did you feel in warm-ups, and did you feel like you would be able to go, I guess, 24 strong minutes tonight, and looked like you did just about everything you could do? I mean, are you pretty close to being back all the way?
I mean, it's one day at a time, one step at a time. I'm about I can't put a timeline on it, so guys don't try to rough me up, but I'm about there, to be honest. Just being patient, staying mentally patient, and I'm gonna keep doing the treatment I'm getting and working out and getting 100% as quick as I can.
And it seemed like you were in rhythm early. You were able to do everything you wanted to do, right?
I mean, I can admit early in the game I was really shot. My legs and my feet were killing me. So, I mean, after I got through that, it was back to normal. Yeah, I definitely got the rust off tonight.
Hey, just one more for me. Just what is it about this team when you guys are full strength that allows you to play, I guess, so much differently than maybe you guys have played the last couple of weeks? What has been the biggest, I guess, difference from tonight's game to maybe past weeks?
I mean, we win. When this team is healthy, when this team is where we need to be, we win. There's no question about that. I mean, all our losses came with one or more guys out. So, I mean, there's no excuse for the rest of the guys, though. But, I mean, just got to be honest about it. When we have our full roster, we win. And when we don't, well, we have problems. But, I mean, we're getting there. We are learning, and we get better and better every day.
What can you say about Tari, 25 and 12?
Obviously, that's peso.
He liked having you back, huh?
That's peso. I mean, yeah. Plays very good when I'm there. See, the numbers went back up. So I'm proud of him. I usually would talk bad to him or he'll talk bad to me, but tonight I'll give him that performance. We got to make free throws, him and I both, but other than that, I'm definitely grateful with the performance that we both had.
Anything else for X? Sheldon, go ahead.
Thank you.
The first basket of the second half, you spotted Afton and got him in down the baseline for a dunk. Is that kind of like what this offense has been missing? I mean, your passing ability?
I mean, we got guys that can pass the ball very well. I mean, I feel like we just missed the details about offense, how you get guys in rotation, how you get guys to like think. And I mean, just getting reversals, setting screens, getting ball movement, making guys rotate and stuff like that. I mean, that's the only thing I feel like we were missing. The ball kind of sticked a lot, and we didn't get into plays a lot. So I feel like that's something we can clean up.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay. All right.
Ron, go ahead whenever, and then Glenn.
There we go. Yeah, Tari, did it feel normal tonight for the first time in about 8 games with X out there? And it seemed, I mean, was everything in rhythm finally again?
Hold on, Tari. 1 second. Unmute. Sorry, that's my fault.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, now we got it. Now we got it.
All right, guys.
Yeah. It felt really good. You know, I think that we're getting back in our groove, and with X back, you know, he's a leader. He's someone who always puts us in our spots. He's someone who's very vocal. He's someone who's always, you know, puts us in huddles. So today, you know, it felt like it did in the beginning of the season again. Obviously, we had some slippage, but you know, these are things that, you know, we can come back and correct, watch film on.
Yeah, hey, Tari, Glenn West here. Just what was working so well for you in that second half? Obviously, they kind of cut it to single digits there, but you really put the team on your back there down the stretch. Just what were you able to do to kind of allow you to have so much success down the stretch?
And I just tried to, you know, get open, make plays, and do what I had to do to help the team win. We've been in a rough patch, so, you know, today was really, I mean, the past couple games have really been a must win for me. Unfortunately, I haven't, you know, got it done. I fell short, but today, you know, I really just, you know, try to lock in before and get this win.
Yeah, go ahead, Sheldon.
Tari, in the first half, y'all had a 20-point lead at halftime. What was it like at halftime to finally be, I guess, the last 3 games y'all had been getting in big holes in the first half, to finally have something to work with in the second half?
Refreshing. It was like a weight, you know, was lifted off our back. We were hitting shots. The ball was moving really well at a point. So it just felt like a weight was lifted off our back. And, you know, it showed us that, you know, we can get back to playing how we play.
Yeah, hey, Tari. I mean, I imagine losing 6 out of 7. It's really kind of hard to keep the confidence up, to keep, you know, the team together. Just what were the last couple of days, I guess, like for you guys as a team to kind of, I guess, come together and get this win tonight?
They've been big. You know, we've really I feel like we've really come together as a team. You know, we've had film sessions just with the team. You know, we've really just tried to, you know, lock in our personnel, locking on the little details, locking on the closeouts. I just think that we're going in the right direction, and I just want to build on it from here. We all do.
Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, Tari, the past couple games, I mean, defensively, y'all struggled in a few ways, but in the first half tonight, obviously, y'all come out holding the 16. What changed for y'all, and what did y'all do well in the first half defensively?
We just didn't want to lose. We just really didn't want to lose. We know that feeling, and y'all know that we know that feeling, and we just didn't want to lose. I think that hunger and that drive, I think that was really big on us, you know, coming out there and attacking. Also, you know, the rotation is back and better. Coming off the bench, which is good. So it was really good.
Yeah, Tari, what is it about X that makes this thing work? I mean, just when he's out there and he has some quickness, what is it about him that all of a sudden everything magical happens for y'all?
He's a leader. He's a really big time leader. Anybody on this program, anybody who knows him knows that, you know, X is a leader on this team, a big leader, along with obviously Days as well. So just him being out there, Days being out there, them working together, they've been tremendous these past couple of days and trying to get us organized and, you know, get us together. And, you know, obviously he just puts us in the right spots. He he kind of slows the game down. He has good pace. You know, as you all know, he's been playing high level basketball in the SEC for 3 years now. So he's had experience and he really knows what he's doing. And he sees things before anyone else sees things. So I'm just grateful to play with a point guard like him.
Anything else for Tari? All righty. Thanks, Tari.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right. I mean, look, the number one objective was to win. Huge win. Got off to a good start because of our rotations. We're a little bit better. I think we're 15-0 with that starting lineup, and everything just runs a lot smoother with that group. And we were able to pull away. You know, we've gotten off to decent starts in the other games. We just haven't been able to pull away. We've gotten kind of whipped in the second and third and fourth media timeouts of the half. And we were able to pull away and get that 20-point lead at halftime. So we obviously have a lot of stuff to correct. The turnovers were abysmal. The turnovers, the offensive rebounds we gave up. But after the last couple of weeks we've been through, I ain't worried about any of that. It was great to see X back out there. He was 85, 90%. It's just, I mean, I know you all asked about it yesterday in the press conference. If you can't see it, looking at that, I mean, he makes a world of difference for us. And it's really just the rotation. And let me say this, X makes a huge difference, but those top 7 guys, like, we need all of them. That's what makes the whole thing work. Now, the 8th guy, we played Justice tonight. We could play Fudge. We could play Sharif. We can rotate through the 8th guy, just who practices the best and who we think gives us the best chance each game. But those other guys, those top 7 guys, when they're healthy, we're just a lot better.
Go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, well, just the rotation tonight. Was this the first time you felt normal in about a month? You actually felt normal. I mean, you had Terry come off the bench. You felt you didn't have a dip off the bench. First time you felt normal?
Yeah, it wasn't totally normal, but it was as close as we've been to normal in a month. And I mean, you can see the difference. I mean, we're a good team when we're like that. And, you know, I don't want to oversimplify everything, but every single one of those guys matters. And it wasn't just X, but, you know, he's obviously one of the most critical pieces to the whole thing. But every single one of those guys matters. Every single one of those guys makes a difference. And that's why we were able to pull away in the first half and make things happen.
Yeah, Coach. Defensively, the past couple of games have been a struggle, but hold A&M to 16 points in the first half. Just what did you like about how y'all played defense?
I thought our defensive intensity in the first half was tremendous. We didn't get split. We were stunting. We were in the gaps. We were contesting. Like, we were really good. We gave up a bunch of offensive rebounds. I think they had 10 offensive rebounds on 22 missed shots at halftime. Gave up way too many offensive rebounds. Second half, we started getting split a little bit more. We just, you know, we got in some foul trouble and we had some different lineups out there. We were playing extremely small. So that contributed to some of those issues in the second half. But we got a lot we can improve on, a lot we can get better. But, you know, the first half was a defensive clinic.
Go ahead, Andre.
Hey, Coach, you mentioned several times playing with pace was so important. Were you satisfied with the offensive pace tonight?
We were better. We scored 76 points and turned the ball over, 22 times. That's hard to do. But our offense, I mean, you can just tell it's just a lot. That looked like how we looked against Tennessee when we scored 78 on Tennessee at home. Like, it's just crisper. And it's just, we're more in sync. We've got more precision to us. We've got, we got more poise about us. And we messed some things up, but we got a lot we can work with from that.
Hey, well, you've always had a really kind of good eye for just how your team was feeling heading into a game. Did you kind of feel the intensity or the confidence maybe kind of flip a switch in the last day or two and how you guys were preparing for this game?
I had a good feeling last night. I met with our leadership group last night at the hotel. I met with Brandon Murray one-on-one in my room last night. I had a good sense we were ready to roll. But I mean, I thought we were ready to roll for Ole Miss too. I mean, I don't miss very often, but I was off a little bit. But I had a good meeting with that leadership crew last night, and I had a good meeting with Murray last night. We had some good meetings, some of the assistants with some of the other guys, And I felt like we were ready to go. We knew what was at stake. We're not idiots. And, we knew what was at stake, and we had to find a way to see if we could dig this thing out, and we got the job done. I'm proud of our guys. It's not easy to do now when everybody's piling on you and coming at you, and come out and bow up and play like that. It says a lot about our guys.
Go ahead, Sheldon.
Hey, Will, they cut it to 8 points in the second half, and with plenty of time left, and Tari scored 11 in a row, I believe. Was he just kind of maybe pressing a little bit too much lately, that he wasn't maybe performing like he should?
No, I mean, look, we were playing him out of position. We were starting him at the 3. And so it was just different matchups for him. We were playing him at the 5 tonight. We were playing him at the 4. We can get better matchups for him. And then he can, I mean, it's all about matchups. And so we weren't doing him a service, but I mean, yeah, he was starting and it looked great, but he was starting at the 3, and teams can load, and 3's defenders can take away his drives. He can't get by the 3s as easily as he can get by the 4s and the 5s. So it's about matchups with him, and just allows us to get, better matchups. He comes in, he's fresh. The other guys are tired when he comes in. There's just a lot of stuff that goes into it where he can get going. And I didn't want to take him out, but he was so tired on that free throw line. But he just has that extra energy, that extra burst that we need. And, look, I think we're 15-0 with the lineup and the rotation like we have it. So there's a reason for that.
But the stretch there with 11 in a row, I mean, it's just an enormous.
It's huge. I mean, he's a great player. And, like I said, he was able to play, 25 minutes tonight, which is a really good number for him to stay efficient and to do what he does. And he drew a ton of fouls. And it was, it was a really, really good night. It was a huge finish when he got the and one when they cut it to 8. That was a big, big play.
Go ahead, Andre.
One last question, Coach. Do you think, with ball switches and screen switches, like especially for Efton and Wani, do you think they succeeded very well tonight?
I have to go back and watch the film. I didn't get the sense they picked on us too much. We lost guys in the corner. It was more over help and over rotation than it was the switching tonight. We did a good job switching their crossing actions. They ran some. We knew what they were going to run on some stuff, and we did a nice job switching all that stuff.
Anything else for Coach?
Christian, that tiger behind you is kind of freaking me out, man.
It keeps Kent saying in here, like keeps him in check. I think you're all good, Coach.
All right, thanks, guys.
Cody, don't give away 5th floor secrets, please.